I'm retarded. I had myself muted the whole time. Well, I guess we'll try that again. Without the muted part. Picture, if you will, a cold December afternoon. Temperatures in the low 20s. It's Christmas right around the corner. Your children are out playing with the neighbors' kids. They're making snowmen. They're having a snowball fight. They're out doing the things kids do in the wintertime. And they come inside and they say, "Mommy, we're cold. It's cold outside. We're cold. We need to warm up." What do? You sit your kid down with a nice big bowl of Campbell's chicken noodle soup. That's the memory for most kids, anyways. What they don't tell you is apparently it's not even chicken. You're not even getting real food. That's insane. It's apparently 3D printed chicken. I don't know if it's possible to 3D print chicken, but the one of the bigwigs um, of Campbell's says it's not even real chicken. Check this out. I got the video pulled up here on X. Before we get into the video, though, it's a daily show here on Rumble and over on YouTube. So, make sure you check it out and tell your friends. Got some extras this week because work's been slow. But normally it's just one video per day, Monday to Friday. You get the gist. It's a show during the day. Well, actually, it goes live the evening before, but that's for my logistical reasons. It makes things easier. Let's get into it. Okay, I can't fix the awful fucking quality. Can we, Oh my god, the video's terrible. Kind of crazy, isn't it? Kind of crazy. What the hell happened? Why did my camera just go off? Well, that's weird, but okay. It's kind of crazy that this dude is a vice president of Campbell's, and he's saying, "I don't eat this shit. Why would I eat this shit?" It's crazy. It's crazy. And then I found this video. Check this out. They're pulling Campbell's. Check this. Okay, I'm not listening to that. No. Discontinued. The site will no longer be in stock for all the Campbell's soups. All of them. I don't know what store this is. This might be some local store that, was like, "Oh, hey, we got called pieces of shit, so we don't want to buy your product if we're pieces of shit." The thing that kills me is it's bioengineered chicken. We all laughed when Alex Jones was like, "Oh, they're feeding you lab-grown meat," and now it's like, "Oh my god, they're feeding us lab-grown meat." Here's this lady who's just like, "Yeah, I'm just not doing this." She's She's a homesteader. I think she's a radical extremist, and I think she should be in jail. Only, only crazy people say things like this. Only crazy people say things like we shouldn't be eating bioengineered meat. It's funny though because that's exactly the stance the left would have if they listened to this woman. If the left took 30 seconds of their day and listened to this woman, actually I guess it's 59 seconds of their day. Sorry, fact check false. It wasn't 30 seconds. If anyone on the left listened to this lady, they would lose it and they would call her a Nazi because she said that you should know where your food comes from. That's how divided we are as a nation. That there's people now that are like, hey, I'm not buying Campbell's soup anymore because that stuff's crap. And then there's people that are saying, you're actually racist because you won't buy Campbell's soup. You don't like black people. How about that? Makes no sense to me, but neither does anything else that happens anymore. So what happened? What did this guy like just scot free? Like he's just getting away with it? No, they fired him. They fired him. Here it is from the Guardian. Soup firm Campbell's dismisses executive over alleged poor people comments. Not the fact that the fucking chicken is grown in a lab or 3D printed or whatever. Not that. Not saying that. They're saying, hey, you offended the poor people that buy this lab grown crap. You can't do that. Don't you know poor people buy this? How are you going to sit there and say it's food for poor people, and then the poor people are going to get upset? That's their argument. That is their argument. It's like, no, we let him go because he made fun of the poor people, not because of the fact that he pointed out that the food is fake and not good for you to eat. Obviously. Let's read. Campbell's has dismissed the executive who allegedly referred to the soup company's products as being made for poor people and denigrated its Indian employees. I don't know how he denigrated Indian employees unless there's another clip floating around. Martin Bawley, who was the vice president of Campbell's information technology department, was recorded making the alleged comments by another employee. Campbell's, which started producing canned condensed soup in 1897, and whose cans featured in some of Andy Warhol's best-known 1960s pop artworks, said it had reviewed the recording and believed the voice to belong to Bawley. Campbell's made highly processed food and shit for fucking poor people. Bawley reportedly told a former employee, Robert Garza, according to a wrongful termination lawsuit filed by Garza. An hour-long rant broadcast by a Michigan TV station, Bawley goes on to say, "Who buys our shit? I don't buy Campbell products, barely anymore. It's not healthy now that I know what the fuck's in it. Bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer." Oh, and then he continued on to say, fucking Indians don't know a fucking thing. Like, they couldn't think for their fucking selves? It's just like, that's just, like, who just throws that in there? Just like, like, man, I'm real tired of these garbage car parts they keep buying. Fucking Malaysians, man, they just can't figure it out on their own. fucking Malaysia, man. It's just like, fuck that place. It's just like, what? Where did you get that? Like, where did you just threw that in there? Like, you just random little bit of racism? Just like, I'm just mad at India. I'm just mad at shit today. Honestly, it sounds like he was just having a bad day and he's just like, no, I'm fucking, that's poor people food. I'm not fucking eating this shit. And fucking Indians suck too. Like, it's just the silliest thing to throw into a rant about bioengineered meat. Like, dude could have come out and been like, hey, so I'm resigning because Campbell's makes bioengineered meat and I don't like that. But instead he's just like, yeah, they're feeding us bioengineered chicken and the fucking Indians are retarded. It's the dumbest thing I've seen. And then this one cracked me up. This one's from the Daily Mail. Leaked recording reveals Campbell exec's sickening remarks about iconic soup ingredients. It kills me, this headline, because it sounds like they're like backing up Campbell's. They're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Campbell's has good ingredients. It cracks me up because like the dude's the main thing that the dude was bitching about was like, it's garbage food and they sell it to poor people. Like, if you listen to what he says, he's like, no, it's garbage food that they make to sell garbage to poor people. At least that's what I think he's trying to say. I just think his delivery was shit. And as someone who has had a lot of shitty deliveries on things, yeah, that checks out. But yeah, it really sounds like he's saying like, we're not the good guys. We sell shit for poor people that's bioengineered. Like, it really sounds like a we're not the good guys kind of thing. But it just cracks me up that the Daily Mail's like, what, you can't say that it's bad ingredients. How dare you? Like, they're just like running block for for Campbell's or something. They're like, it's really good ingredients. It's like, why are you like weird hill to die on, Daily Mail, but okay, I guess. It's such a ridiculous story. I didn't have bioengineered meat on my 2025 bingo card. It's just so silly. It's just a ridiculous story. Like, the whole thing from start to finish is just absurd. That you have this executive that's like, we're not the good guys. We're selling crap to people. And then, like, the internet's just like, oh, actually, he's racist because remember that thing he said about Indians? Like, it sounds like he was just like having a bad day and someone pissed him off. And he was like, no, I don't eat this shit. No, I fucking don't. And you know what? Fuck India too. Like, I'm just over it today. I'm over it. I don't like any of this. I don't like this. I don't like that we're selling crap to poor people and we're making poor people sick. I'm done. I'm pissed off. I'm irritated. And India sucks. That's the India sucks part just cracks me up. Like, could you imagine, though, if he'd have been like, and you know what? Fuck Ukraine. Like, they'd have crucified this dude. If he'd have, like, thrown out Ukraine, or if he'd have, like, been like, you know what, and Israel's kind of a bunch of assholes. How about that? Like, if he'd have just thrown one of those out there, like, they would have crucified this guy. But instead, he just, like, just randomly chose, it's just so silly. It's so silly. Just randomly is like, India, man. India in his rant about processed food. And like, honestly, like, he could have had a good he could have turned this around and been like, no, I wasn't saying our food is garbage. I was saying we bioengineer crap to sell to poor people because poor people will buy it because it's cheap and it's keeping poor people unhealthy. Like, he could have saved this until he was just like, the Indians can't figure it out. Like, that just, like, shot himself in the foot with that one. It just cracks me up when, like, you see these stories and they blow up and it's just a big nothing burger, which is exactly what this story is. But it just cracks me up. Like, the thing that makes it a nothing burger is he's just like, and these fucking Indians, man, they can't figure it out. Because otherwise he could have been like, no. I'm upset because I want Campbell's to be selling good quality food to everybody instead of making slop engineered crap and selling it to poor people, which I would totally be behind. I could totally get behind that and be like, yeah, no, dude, you're 100% right. But instead, he had to go the whole fucking, I don't like India. And, okay, I guess. I mean, if that's the route you want to go, that's the hill you want to die on. I mean, you don't have to like India. That's fine. It's just kind of weird that you were upset about soup and you threw some India hate in there. Like, I mean, at least, like, full disclosure, I got pissed the one day. I was trying to drain a little bit of coolant out of my radiator so that I could flush the heater core in my Jeep. Normally, when you do that, there's a valve, right? It's a petcock valve. You twist it like 3 or 4 times, it opens a little valve, and it drains the coolant. This one has a screw. It's a screw that screws into the side of the radiator to keep the coolant in. Well, there's like a wiring harness and crap in the way, right? So the screw comes out. It's like a thumb screw. It comes out, but it won't go back in. And I'm getting pissed because while I'm trying to put this back in, my bucket tips over, and so just pouring antifreeze all over the driveway. Like, it's a huge deal. It's a huge ordeal. I'm getting pissed off, and the whole time I'm ranting about how much I hate communism because that radiator was made where? China. You're right. Yeah. So the whole time, I'm just, fucking communists can't do anything right. God damn it, I hate communism. Fuck those people. Like, fuck communists all the way. Fuck them all to death. Like, I'm just going off about how much I hate communism. But that was like, it was like, yeah, I lost my cool. Probably shouldn't have did that. But I didn't say anything that was like inherently offensive because communism does suck and fuck communists. I mean, it just cracks me up because, like, at least my unhinged rant about communism fit because it's a part made by the communists. This dude's just like, our food is crap and I'm mad at India about it. Now, I don't know, maybe the food's made in India, maybe they get the lab-grown meat from India. I don't know what India has to do with it. But yeah, he's just like, fuck India, I guess. I don't know. People are ridiculous. It cracks me up. But yeah, so I got a cookie. I got a cookie. So you're going to watch me eat this cookie. Yeah, bitch. You wish you had a cookie. Don't you? Fat fuck. Go to the gym. You don't deserve a cookie. You don't deserve love. You don't deserve friends. You just deserve to be fat because you're over here wanting my cookie. You fat bitch. Anyway, that's all I got, I guess. I'll leave it there. What a ridiculous story. Like, honestly, like, how ridiculous does it get? Like, I don't know, bioengineered meat wasn't on my 2025 bingo roster. I'm gonna go wash the diesel off of me because I was working in the shop today and I smell like a semi truck's asshole. So